Whoa, it's the illusion. Reporting from somewhere in spaceship Earth. All right, man. My bro is letting me use the Prius today. I got some stuff to handle. This is like a twofold thing. First of all, I got a request like a week ago from this cat who plays guitar, but yet has a job, I believe, in a correctional facility, right? And he was asking me about should he give up his job and go pursue his guitar. And I guess that's sort of what I'm going to do right now. Is someone wrote on the other day, is like the illusion's getting a business manager, the whole thing. It's like, well, yeah, swinging a hammer, it's not so much fun all the time. So this goes back to the guy now. Don't quit your day job. I didn't quit my day job doing this thing. You know, I was still going to work, banging the hammer. Still might have to go bang the hammer. But the deal is that when you're doing the work of creation, and to be in creation is to be in contact with Source, though it's a more profound contact than just sitting around doing nothing, right? So you're doing like this guy, you're out making your music, right? Well, you got to just play your music first of all, but you also have to feed yourself. You got to pay the bills, you got to do the whole thing. So you go to work by day and you keep playing your music. You go start doing some gigs, you start making some YouTube videos, which I'll put a link to this guy's YouTube videos. Guy makes cool music, man. And then you really start believing in what you're doing. And along the way, you'll have opportunities to help other people, be of service to other people. And the minute you're doing that, I think the universe begins to open doors for you. Because if it's a selfish pursuit just to go get money, you're doomed. Well, I mean, look, I live in Malibu. There's plenty of people just whoring out for money, man, and they make a lot of it. But money's not the answer to the whole thing. Money is just a tool to do better things with that you might not be able to do before. But if it's all in the name of helping other people, those better things aren't about you buying Ferraris. They're about you being able to make other people's days better. And that kind of is what's going on now. Is, you know, some people ask me, like, why do I put the videos where everything's going wrong, like the dark side surfing thing, and when I hit my low points? Well, it's because A, it's a truth, but B, it also shows that we can all go through really kind of like negative mind frequencies, overcome them, and cool things will happen. Like, I have no idea what's going on right now. I got a call after the Tosh.0 thing went on from my boy Matty Diamond, who like does club promotion and stuff, and he's like, hey bro, I want to be your manager. I'm like, all right, he's my bro. And you have to understand, it's like behind the scenes, like a lot of cool things have gone on. Like I've been called, dude, the Tosh.0, for example. I just went and did that, man. I didn't have anyone helping me. They called me. But along the way, I've met with producers a couple times. Some people have contacted me about goofy TV shows. And, you know, like all those bands I go and meet, man, they just kind of track me down. And it's not so much about me going and trying to cash in on this whole thing. It's really about the universe is trying to free me up to do bigger and better things, to like make more contacts with people who want to be made contact. And it's also a test to see if I can remain mellow, I suppose. You know, there was a period before I kind of awoke, you know, as a writer, as a novelist, I used to roll around with this novel, like in an envelope in my car that I'd finished. in an envelope to a publishing firm, right? And I would never send it in. And people would ask me, why don't you send it in? And I was like, well, I don't know what would happen if the check arrived. You see, even in my deep down subconscious, I knew that I was such a twisted, spun out alcoholic drug addict that if I'd gotten a giant check from a publishing firm, I would have just blown it, man. I would have just like bought a nice car, gotten real high and crashed it, and probably ended up in jail or dead or something weird like that. So here we are, you know, as I improve my life by helping other people improve their life, I'm ready for the check, not for the sake of getting a check, but for the sake of dedicating myself to being of service to other people. And the way I've seen it is the universe, i.e. God, source energy, has made this whole YouTube thing happen. I haven't done anything. I just keep showing up, hitting the little red button over here, and cool things keep happening. But along the way, I have the opportunity to like help people, to like correspond with people who ask me for advice. Man, you're talking to a dude who had nothing to offer 4 years ago, who was completely self-involved in his alcoholism, man. And now I have the opportunity to like help people awaken themselves to their true potential. Like, wow, that's radical. So yeah, I guess that's what's, I guess this is all, try to wrap this all up here is A, don't quit your day job, but don't give up on your dreams. The whole thing is to pursue your dreams, and eventually if you keep pursuing your dreams, your day job will disappear. I think that's what's happening right now. Like I'm on my way to go meet Sicky, who helps me with t-shirts and all that kind of stuff, and Maddie D, the business manager, because we're trying to make things happen, man. And you know, I've been very clear with how I want to go about it. Is like my whole thing is I want to help the world become a better place through positive energy. Now that also brings me back to the final thing with some of the videos that every now and then that'll be a bummer. It's because I can't live a lie, man. You gotta see me down in order to see what it is to like rise above it. Yeah, it's being bummed out and horrified is not the best place to exist in. But if you don't have those moments of doubt and darkness and self-loathing, how will you ever know that you love yourself, that you that you are successful, that good things can happen? So yeah, every now and then life kicks my butt, but I'm not afraid to like put it out there. I'm not afraid to like deal with the consequences, because I think most people have like an unrealistic view that like somehow I'm floating on a cloud, man. At the end of the day, I'm just a drunk dude trying not to drink one day at a time, man. That's really what it comes down to on a really base level. But on a bigger level, I'm here to I don't know what, I'm just here, man, doing the thing, being in the now, being fired up. So I hope I answered some questions, explained some things, and dude, this is going to be a cosmic ride we're all on. And final thing, half the reason like I want to take this to the next level is I want to be able to go meet those of you who have been following me since the beginning. Those of you guys who, I was looking at the little YouTube stats, like in the beginning, nobody was watching me at all, but I just kept making videos. There was a couple that clicked in somehow and have been with me the whole time, man. And I just want to be able to come and like high five you, dude. High fives all around. I just want to go high five people around the country for a little while and maybe get to go high five people around the world. Anyways, the illusion, just staying loose, staying in the now, keeping a positive mental attitude on a Saturday. Malibu, California, where it's hot, the traffic's gonna be thick, and the people are slightly crazy.